First thing to do is to add some type of fuel stabilizer to the gas and put the recommended mixture in there. I have approximately 5 gallons left inside, so I added what was a couple ounces, 3 or 4 ounces anyway. What you do is I want to show you the last step right now, and basically the last step is to take the 2 plugs out and basically take exactly an ounce of 2-cycle fuel, because this is a 2-cycle motor, and put an ounce down this cylinder and put an ounce down that cylinder, replace the spark plugs, and basically the engine is all set for the next season. It's all lubricated and ready to go. Actually, you probably could store it for even longer than a year. And right around here is the fuel shut off. Right now I have it set to off. What I did was, before I started it up or did anything, I mixed the fuel around. I just basically raised and lowered really fast the jet ski, or you know, if it's a boat you could shake it or just do something to agitate it, anything at all. Or maybe, you know, your last trip had to stable at that point and let it shake up that way. Anyway, so what I did was I shut the fuel off. I ran it for a little while with the fuel off. And back here is the intake hose, and the intake hose gets attached right there on this jet ski, and most jet skis have some place where you can attach the intake hose. It's usually in the back, or it's under the engine compartment, but there's definitely a place to attach a hose. If there isn't, then I would get an adapter kit and go this route. Anyway, this is the stuff that I use to run through the system one final last time. I basically use one of those short hoses that are used for the hose storage, and it usually works out perfectly. It's the right length. And then what I do is I add a funnel right in there, start it up, run over and basically do this, and pour that solution in there, and then when the solution comes out basically the same color inside my drip pan down there, then I know that the solution is running through the motor, and it should protect it for you know, 50 below, and around here it usually doesn't drop below 0. So that's the way I winterize my jet ski. Basically, this is what it should look like when it comes out. I just the thing actually turned off by itself, and the proper type of fluid is you know, coming out of the jet ski at this point. So this is basically the best way to do it, because it actually goes through all the lines and anything and everywhere where the water goes through in the motor, and the cooling system is all protected at this stage. What I did was, though, before I actually started it, before I put it underneath there, clear water was coming out. So basically I left the pan away from where it was dripping. You see how it's dripping over there? Well, clear water was coming out of there. And then when the color started changing, then I threw this underneath. And what I'll do is I'll probably just save this for next year. You know, I'll basically use this for the first run through. And you know, and as you see, I basically only went through 1 bottle. I thought that I'd have to go through at least 2 of them. I did that, I think, last year. I went through 2 bottles, but I just started it right from the get-go, and you know, went through more than I had to. But as you see, there's probably a gallon left in here, and basically that's about it. Just wanted to share this little bit of information.